Hey guys, so I wanted to make this video because I learned that I'm not the only one that was so terrified of the endoscopy procedure. So I just wanted to make a little video to tell you guys my experience, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and not look it up on the internet. It started the day before. I was so nervous, absolutely so nervous. And the night before, I wanted to YouTube it and see what to expect, because I'm the type of person where if I don't watch what is being done to me, it hurts more. But if I watch, it's a little better. So, you know, needles, IV, stuff like that, I used to be terrified of and used to hurt so much because they would always say, okay, look away, we're doing it now. And then it hurt like a mofo. But I started watching and now I'm okay with it. So unfortunately, this procedure, you cannot be awake and you cannot watch yourself. So I just wanted to see what was going to happen to me and hoped that would calm my nerves. Well, it didn't. I learned that the drug they give you was what Michael Jackson overdosed on and killed him, and that the procedure also played into Joan Rivers' death. So I was like, okay, and you're giving me both of these?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, I was pretty scared. The next morning, thankfully I had a friend that was talking to me, and I'm on a support group on Facebook, so everybody was really encouraging, told me I was going to get the best sleep I ever had, and they were right. They were right. So time comes, I catch all my buses, I get to the hospital, and when I go into the admission part, which was the first thing I had to do at the hospital, I was literally shaking. I was shaking. I was so scared, and everything went pretty fast. They finished that, and I went into the waiting room where I was told they needed a sample of my urine, which that part's normal. But there was no like drop box or no cabinet thing to put it in. So I was like, do you want me to just leave it in the bathroom or what? And the lady told me, no, bring it out with you and somebody will come get it from you in a minute. I was like, okay, that's not awkward. So I literally sat in the waiting room for about 15 minutes holding my hazardous bag of pee. And everybody was looking at me because I was the only one there that was by myself, and I was the only one holding my pee. It was probably one of the most uncomfortable situations I've ever been in. Not that I don't mind holding my pee, I just mind holding my pee in front of people and them watching me, because it's just weird, right? So finally someone calls me back. They don't come out to get my pee, they just call me and my pee back to the room. And they're like, okay, put it on the table, somebody will get it in a minute. So I'm like, I just sat in the waiting room for nothing, holding my pee. And I could have peed in the back here with nobody watching me. Like, come on, guys. So I get in the bed, and she actually gives me a pair of socks. And she tells me to put everything that I have in the bag and put on the gown and put on the socks. So my gutter-filled mind was, I come here and I'm gonna be having something shoved down my throat and I get free socks. Sounds like a good first date to me. That's a joke, in case anyone doesn't get that. I put on the socks, they're really comfortable. I get a warm blanket, that was awesome. And I'm texting my friend, I'm trying to vlog, I'm trying to take pictures, I'm trying to do everything that makes me feel comfortable and normal, and I'm just scared at this point. Like, I'm so scared. And the lady, she comes in, she does the IV, she tells me what's gonna happen, and she was just really nice, really easy to talk to. She actually told me that I seemed really calm and not stressed out or worried and just really relaxed, and I was like, that's cool, because I'm really about to poop my pants on the inside, you know? And she's like, oh, well, I don't know if that's good or not, but, you know, you at least look peaceful. I'm like, I can handle that. So she leaves the room, and I'm starting to tear up now because I'm scared. And so I just like, I'm literally laying in the bed like this and staring at the ceiling, chanting, I am brave, I am strong, I am a lion. I am brave, I am strong, I am a lion. And I literally chanted that until she came back in the room, and then it was time to wheel me around. And that was an experience because there was only one person to wheel me around, and she kept bumping into the walls, and I really felt like I was on a bumper car ride, but in a hospital. It was kind of fun. They turn the corner and the doors open to the operation room or whatever it's called, and I literally feel like a science experiment at this point, and I'm just terrified. So I'm sitting there, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm a lion, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm a lion. And actually the chant worked, so if you guys want to try that, like, go ahead and steal my chant because it kind of worked. So I get wheeled in. The anesthesiologist person is there, really nice, really upbeat. The lady that wheeled me in was there. She was nice and friendly. And then my doctor was there, and I love my doctor. And guys, that is one thing you want to do, to make sure of, is that you love your doctor and that you trust your doctor, because he's the one that you're basically putting your life in his hands. So you want to make sure that you love him. And so I was so scared at this point. They put oxygen in my nose, which was fine. It kind of stunk a little bit. And she put the round tube thing in my mouth, and I could feel him starting to mess with the IV, like put something on my IV, and I started like freaking out a little bit. Not to their knowledge, but inside I was still going, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm a lion. And I was so concerned about my tongue, because like he said, okay, miss, and I'm like, wait, my tongue. And of course I got this thing in my mouth, so I'm like, and they're like, what? And I'm like, and finally they understood me, because the way the thing fit into my mouth, it was like my tongue could go under the piece or it could go over and come out of the piece. So I was like, where should my tongue be? What should my tongue do? And they're like, oh, it's fine, don't worry. So I was like, okay. So I just like had my tongue sticking out like a dog. And the anesthesiologist said, okay, I want you to take 2 deep breaths for me. Well, I thought he meant 2 deep breaths and then he was gonna go. But no, I went, and all of a sudden I felt it in my body, and I swear this stuff felt like all of a sudden you're open and then like an ocean floods in you, like just waves, just like whoo. And I was like, ooh, I like this. I breathed again and I was out. I thought it was gonna be like in the movies where the lens like closes like eyelids a couple of times. I thought it was gonna be like that, but it wasn't. Like, I just remember counting to 2 and then feeling that wave on number 1 and then 2, and I was out. And the entire time I dreamt I was scrolling on Facebook, which was really weird. And I woke up, I don't even remember waking up. I just remember all of a sudden them talking and I was up. Like, I don't remember opening my eyes or anything, but people on Facebook are right. That was the best sleep I've ever had. Like, even though I was dreaming I was like scrolling and trolling on Facebook, I was still so knocked out and so wonderful. So now I'm excited for surgery, because now I know I get more good sleep coming to me. But yeah, they wake me up, they wheel me out, and I was very lightheaded, very dizzy, but thankfully, you know, I stayed in the bed, I was fine. 5-10 minutes later, they bring me something to drink, and I'm ready to get my clothes on and head out. So that was my experience. If I could do it again, I would, because that was some really good sleep, like they said on Facebook. Nothing to be scared about, guys. It was totally easy, totally worth it, and actually it made me very, very excited for surgery, like even more excited for surgery, because, you know, other than getting more good sleep, I just know that I'm in good hands, and I know that what's coming is what's right for me, and hopefully it's really going to change my life. So I just wanted to share this experience with you guys to let you guys know it really is no big deal. You know, I was terrified too, but really I come out okay. The pain after, let's talk about that real quick. The pain after, there wasn't really any pain. I did feel like there was like a tube still in my throat in a way that was kind of like weird, like if you swallowed or you breathe, it kind of like went around this area or something. It was really weird feeling, but there wasn't any like I can't breathe, I can't swallow. There was none of that kind of stuff going on. And I will say that the more time that passed that I wasn't able to go to sleep, because I had a friend pick me up and it was taking, you know, really like all afternoon, the more time that passed, the more tired I got and the more my throat hurt. Not like a sore throat, but just like really raw, really raw, really chapped kind of a feeling. So I have a water here. I have been drinking a lot of cold things because the idea of something hot in my throat just doesn't sound good. So I like cold things and it kind of like soothes my throat. So really no pain involved other than just kind of that. I did cough a lot. I heard some people get gas. I think I burped a couple of times, but that was it. Like mine was just more coughing and more just needing to have something cold. So that was my experience, guys. I hope it helps you, and good luck on your surgeries, your procedures, and let me know in the comments what kind of surgery you're having, or if you're having any kind of surgery, just chat it away in the comments. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.